Alright, so now we have arrived at the Shimbashi Station. So we're heading gradually towards Shinjuku Station. But here is Shimbashi Station. It's a place where basically we have lots of people working. They typically gather around this place after work because you have many bars. Small cafes, small restaurants to gather after work. This is also a typical Japanese thing, that you just gather after work with your colleagues. And on this side of the station, you have it's just there. It's just there. You will see an old train, and actually it's a real train that used to be in function between this station called Shimbashi and Yokohama. You all know the city of Yokohama. So that was actually the very first train to be running in Japan. So this is the next stop in a journey. It's called Hamamatsu Cho. So it's a station of Hamamatsu Cho, and it's directly connected to Haneda Airport. You might know the name of this airport. It's connected with the monorail. So it has only one rail, I guess. It's one of the typical transportation in Tokyo. Okay, so we've arrived at the Tamamachi Station in our quest to get to Shinjuku Station by the end of this day. So Tamamachi is basically an area where it's a residential area. You have many high-rise buildings with actually wealthy people, so to speak, living in this area. It's a quiet, rather quiet area, and it has some nice cafes. And also, if you want to stroll around, it's also a very good place. And welcome to the station called Takanawa Gateway. So actually it is the newest station within this Yamanote line loop. It was finished, I guess, in 2020 because originally it was constructed for the Olympics in Tokyo in 2020, which of course, you know, they weren't organized in 2020. In the end, they were organized a year later. But everything from this station just is different from the other station in Tokyo. Starting from the floor, you know, it just looks different. And of course, Shinagawa Station is one of the stations where the Shinkansen, so the famous Japanese bullet train, stops, and that's actually where you would go on the Shinkansen. Now, believe it or not, I used to work for a company that has its offices here. I will not reveal which one, but yeah. Yeah, so we are in front of a Mr. Minute. Now, for those of you who are from Belgium, you would know that Mr. Minute is a brand from Belgium. It is also in Japan. Apparently, it's operating since 1957. I didn't know that. So we've arrived at Osaka Station. In this area, you have a bunch of high-rise buildings because you have many offices around here. But recently, they have constructed as well supermarkets, cafes, and restaurants. And this is a place, a very convenient place, because you have the Yamanote line, also the Binkai line, which goes to the port of Tokyo, and also the Saikyo line, which goes up to the north to the Saitama prefecture. What is also interesting to note is that you have, as it is written of course in Japanese, but from Osaka you can go to both airports, so Haneda Airport and Narita Airport, which are basically the two main international airports in Japan. You can go from here to from this station by bus. So 30 minutes until Haneda Airport and 75 minutes until Narita Airport. So it's a very convenient place. I hope you enjoyed our first video in this tour, and as always, we'll see each other for the next amazing thing.